trending. Here we go. My alma mater is playing tonight. Rutgers. I'm excited. I'm hoping they win. I think there's a hip hop or music page. Sports and no entertainment. Entertainment. That's what you got looking at. If I'm not trending here, I'm not really trending. I might be trending locally for you, but not really. It's entertainment. Nah, I ain't trending. I ain't trending. Not on Twitter. Not on Twitter. Damn. Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh shit, let me just back him off this page. What the Oh, this is my burner. Oh, this is my burner Twitter. Oh my bad. Hold on. Okay. All right, enough people, enough. What else is going on? What did I not Oh, Ebro. Oh, we could get to the Ebro thing real quick. Get to the Ebro thing real quick. By the way, Ti at latest will connect tomorrow morning. At latest, you know what I mean. I feel like there's a good conversation that could be had, but also I want to make sure that I'm not running around. I want to make sure I could, sit there. You're somebody I really respect, somebody I really look up to, and I do value everything you say, even if sometimes you be on some trip, you tripping, but like we all do. But for the most part, I definitely think you're one of the hip hop. I don't know the word for it. Yeah, I'm blanking at the word, but right now, ambassadors. Let's say that ambassadors. Okay. Um. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So let's just get to the Ebro thing real quick. So Ebro Darden. Let me see if I can find the emails real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to find these conversation. I like to be just very open. Hold on. Ain't nothing better than receipts. You feel me? So let me see if I can pull some real quick. Give me a second. Damn, it's been a long fucking time. How do I? How do you see old DMs? Hold on. Hmm. Okay. All right. Um, I I do like to be very transparent. I always thought Ebro was a very smart individual. I definitely always thought he was stuck in his ways. I listened to many conversations he had. I'm a, when I met Charlemagne, I told him, I said, I've listened to everything you ever recorded, and when I say that, I mean it. When I was studying this game before I got to the place I was at, I listened to everything. I went out my way to listen to old shit, new shit, every episode. I knew these guys. I wanted to be in the game. I wanted to, like, this was just a passion of mine. But it wasn't only Charlemagne, a lot of people as well. And I was just very interested, especially in the New York scene. I was a Imagine you having a passion and you're just starting out and you don't know the game, you don't know the industry, you don't know the business, but you think it's what it is. And this is why I put so much effort in trying to teach people what really this game is. I remember I almost got fired from a job. I was starting to do interviews. And I was trying to interview this Love and Hip Hop girl, and she canceled on me 7 times. I called out of work 7 times. I had a regular job 7 times. Didn't respect me. I was a nobody interviewer. Nobody cared about me. But I was still trying to keep going. I always tell people, everybody these days, I'm on a shade room every 20 minutes now. But there was a time that nobody fucking cared. And I always tell people, if you're trying to come up in this game, you see Akademiks and be like, oh, he's a success. He did this, he did that. Let me tell you this. I failed 67 times. But nobody ever talks about that. They only talk about me now. They talk about the success I got now. They don't talk about the failures. Don't ever be scared to fail. Don't ever think about shooting your shot or, trying a thing and it don't work out. It will happen if you don't give up. So I'm trying. I almost get fired. I'm still DJing. DJing's paying the bills and also this part-time job. And I'm trying to get in this shit. And my goal, I was like, damn, how could I possibly one day get on radio? Maybe I could be like a radio DJ. Granted, a lot of people were more popular DJs than me in the state at the time. But I'm like, how do I get there? And I'm only giving a story because for everybody who now act like, oh, why is he this? Nobody cares to know the story and to know it wasn't the industry that gave me a break. It was the people that gave me a break. This is why when y'all say, oh, he won't learn or whatever, it's like, there's been many, when I got to Everyday Struggle, I could have just went industry. I have an agent now. I could just be like, let me just shut the fuck up, collect these bags, they're going to work for me. But that's not what got me on. Even when I went to Spotify, millions are on the table, and I tell them I'm not doing this deal if I can't stream on Twitch. I'm not doing this deal if I can't still be me. I came up like this. I came up with connecting to the people. I came up with being able to rally them, being able to be honest with them. I've told y'all my biggest failures. I've told y'all my lowest moments. I've cried. I don't care. It's been done. But it wasn't that easy getting on. So I was trying. And I was trying everything. No matter what happens, I always have a significant respect for Charlemagne. Because when I reached out to him, me and him used to debate. I used to watch the show religiously, The Breakfast Club. And I used to be just like, yo, Charlemagne, you said this, but here are these facts. And he would take time to go back and forth with me. And I was like, yes. I feel like I'm debating one of the guys. I was always like that. I'm starting to build movement, and I'm like, damn, how could I kind of get up in the game? Because now I want to do interviews and shit. I hit Charlemagne via DM because he started following me. I would always criticize him or always either agree with him or comment on what he's doing. He followed me. I hit him on DM. I said, bro, this might be a long ask, and you don't got to say yes, but is it a possibility that, me and you could chop it up on camera for an interview for me? And he didn't blink an eye. He said, yeah, it's all good. Just come up to the station. Just like that. This is after I almost got fired from my job 6-7 times. I called out. My boss is looking at me like, yo, dude, you have a biomathematics degree. You don't have a job in that field yet. The only thing you got going is this IT shit. And you keep calling out because of some DJ interview shit. Sally Mae just about to beat your ass, bro. Like, you're about to get fired. And I kept doing it. And one of my first big interviews was really Charlemagne. And when I interviewed him, I said, damn, shit. I didn't think this shit could be easy in the sense of he didn't give me the runaround. He was just like, let's do it. So I said, maybe it's just that easy if I get a rapport with these people. I just interviewed Charlemagne. I hit up everybody at Hot 97. Everybody. Mass messages. Yo, hey, listen, I'm going to make it easy for you. I'll meet you, whatever. I got the crew. Like, just give me like 20, 30 minutes of your time, an hour, anything, whatever. And I was met with the nastiest responses. Yo, ain't you Charlemagne's boy? Yo, what's up with you? Like, yo, nigga, whose side you on? And I was just like, dog, I'm a broke college kid working basically 3 jobs trying to make, like, I don't got no side. I'm not on Charlemagne. I'm rejected. Nah, we don't talk to you. It's all good. Disregarded. This is why I got the chip on my shoulder to this day. This is why when Ebro talks to me and Ebro says shit to me, I'm not in the nicest of mood. Because let me tell you this. It's one thing. I know there's a lot of people who DM me who be like, well, I got the same story with you. I've been DMing you. I probably never seen it. Nigga, they responded to me. It's not like they didn't say, they said, oh, you fuck with our ops. That's what they were saying. I'm like, damn, they got political with me. They're playing, these guys used to go to war for stations they didn't own. None of them niggas own Power 105. None of them niggas own Hot 97. And this is why when I talk about what I have built, I flex on them niggas because them niggas worked at these stations for 30 years and don't own shit. But they were down to persecute and push other niggas out the door because they weren't gangbanging. It's an equivalent, and I know this is not violent like that, but it's the equivalent to black people banging on blocks they don't own. People just was talking about O Block allegedly being sold. It wasn't. But when people were talking about it, they were like, well, damn, so you tell me niggas was killing over real estate they never owned? That's what we do as a people. Ask Ebro. He don't want to speak on it. There was a time when if you were a DJ at Hot 97, Hot 97 was paying the DJs dirt. Wasn't the mixed DJs weren't getting $10,000 a month by being on that station. Trust me, I know. They were getting $3,000. But you had to basically, you got the co-sign of the brand. So now you could do parties in the hood and everywhere and be like, Hot 97's DJs pulling up. They told their DJs, you can't get money if there's a op Power 105 DJ on the same card. As much as they talk about niggas in the hood killing over blocks they don't own, they were doing the same thing over radio stations they didn't own either. This is why I called out Ebro over Apple Music. Apple Music's playlist is not your playlist, brother. It's the people's playlist. This is Apple. That shit was created by motherfucking Steve Jobs. There's a board. There's hella legal people. I know. I was talking to them. But you still treat it like it's Hot 97. You treat it like it's gangs, and I don't like it. I landed on my feet. I became Ak. But what about the artist who he decided to give Power 105 the interview first, so y'all stop playing his record? What about the artist who he did a club booking with DJ Clue? So now y'all like, oh, he fuck with them niggas. We not gonna show him enough love on this side. What about those games y'all played with people's lives and livelihoods? While people were trying to get on, where all people who never had it was trying to make it with a dream. You sat up there and you played God. And you still do it. You're on Apple Music. They gave you the title. They gave you the title. Google it. I'm not lying to y'all. Ebro, Apple Music. It's gonna show. Let's go to news. Global head. Here we go. Global head of hip hop. I remember when I seen that. Oh, okay. It's just recent news popping up. Hold on. I gotta. Ebro Darden. You gotta type in his full government name. You heard me? Here we go. Hopefully I can find Billboard article. Radio host Ebro Darden joins Apple Music as a global editorial head of hip hop and R&B. People, y'all could hate me, and this is why the majority of the industry feel a way about me. I want to put you on game. I posted this recently, Chad. Go to my page. I'm not lying to y'all. Y'all must think I'm lying. I'm gonna tell you why. Another reason I didn't like Ebro, because I got on. He wasn't helping me get on, but I got on. Cool. I got on, and Ebro started putting out the narrative that my blog page was the single worst thing in hip hop, ruining the culture. Rap got more followers than me on Instagram. World Star got more followers than me. Shade Room got more followers than me. Baller Alert got more followers than me. There's much more influential and much more. Y'all might be like, yo, I got the voice, but there's so many. A blog I can't control. He tried to scapegoat. He said, no, Ak is ruining the culture. He's putting these guys on. Remember one time he said, yo, I'm sticking up for, what's the guy's name? Lil Nas X. Why y'all got Old Town Road in the country section? Why doesn't it show up in the hip hop section? And I said to him, and this is what, when y'all don't know the information, y'all don't know who to blame. Y'all think I control hip hop. I don't control shit. I'm a cog in the wheel. I'm a cog in the wheel. Ebro, let's read what it says. This is 2019. Think about your favorite artists 2018 and think about them 2019 going on. Is there any artist you could think of that their shit's been looking a lot differently? I wonder why. Let's read it. Radio host Ebro Darden joins Apple Music as global head of hip hop and R&B exclusive. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you right before I read the rest of the article. I posted this. It's important that y'all see this. It's important. Sometimes I post shit y'all don't understand. RIAA said this. Streaming was 84% of recorded music revenues in the first half of 2022, with nearly 2/3 from paid subscription. No one is buying records. Everybody is streaming it. But what makes someone stream a record? You go to Spotify, and I'm on Spotify. You go to Spotify, you go to Apple Music, you go to Pandora, you go to Amazon Music. You're going to realize the majority of choice in what you play is what you see. It's what the algorithms tell you should be playing. People don't use, I know everybody has to think, oh, I got the aux. But the aux gave you a playlist. The aux gave you the recommended button. Look at YouTube. If I go to my YouTube right now, if YouTube ever shadow ban me, I'm done. 70% of my views come from recommended. Think about it. If YouTube ever said, we don't want to recommend Akademiks for whatever reason, yes, my niche following would still see my videos, but that's it. You wouldn't have the people on Instagram mad at me because my shit not getting recommended. So that's what content is these days. Is the algorithm in your favor or is it not? Let me read it one more time. Streaming was 84% of recorded music revenues in first half of 2022. 84%. Now let's go back to the Ebro article. Because this is 2022. He joined in 2019. Ebro gets more powerful by the day. Let's see why. He's been appointed Apple Music Global Editorial Head of Hip Hop and R&B. Let me explain the title. Global Editorial means you have editorial decisions. curation of playlists falls under editorial. Who we choose to feature falls under editorial. Think about an editor of a newspaper. You choose what's going to be on the front page. You choose what's on the back page. You choose what light you want to put things in. You choose what you want to omit. That's the job he got. So it only took till recently where he's been picking at me, and I've said it to y'all, man. I said I can't go back and forth with him. Unlike Rosendweeb, because Rosendweeb has no power. He has immense amount of power. I've been standing in Capitol offices, and I've heard them screaming, fuck, Ebro won't get us no fucking playlist. Spotify gave us this amount. Ebro don't fuck with blah, 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 or blah, blah, blah. We got no fucking playlist. They gave us the bare minimum. Let me tell you something about people who are in this role. I've always said this. Look back at my go watch Off the Record, nigga. I brought Carl Cherry. He's basically this at Spotify. Go watch it. And even though I'm on Spotify too, I quiz that nigga. How you make your decisions? How do you pick this? How do you not do that? And I'm on Spotify. You'll also hear me say this. If I was doing your job, I'd be biased as fuck. You never see Freddie Gibbs on a playlist. You never see a nigga I don't like on a playlist. But that's why I'm not equipped for that job. I could run my blog that way, but you can't run a playlist that is being called Apple's music playlist like that. Imagine if I could run Instagram, shadow ban all my ops, delete any nigga who don't fuck with me page. Do you think I'll be good at being the editorial head of culture? No, because I'm biased. When I seen Ebro get this job, I said, Apple, you gave it to the guy who don't fuck with Kodak. He tested Uzi. He already said he basically said he don't respect Uzi's art because he couldn't freestyle on the show. Don't fuck with newer artists. Young boy. And also he's on Tory Lanez's fucking intro for it's called Money Over Fallouts, where he said, Tory, the best thing for you to do is disappear. You think he's gonna put your music up at the top? You think he's gonna put your music in the favor of the algorithm? You think he's gonna make sure that your music is getting a fair chance by fans? It's just like what I said. If I was in his position, Freddie Gibbs would be homeless on the street. All the algorithms will be working against him. That's why I'm surprised that he has this job. Because he's like me. When he don't like a nigga, that nigga ain't getting playlisted. If he don't like a nigga's movement, that nigga won't be getting supported. If he feels a way about a nigga, he takes it out via the playlist. Is that true? Or is that fair? When you pay $9.99, and they have this loss list thing now, so I think you could pay $12.99 or a family plan, $15 or $19.99 for Apple Music. Are you paying $20 a month to hear what Ebro, the nigga with the gray in his beard, wants you to hear, or you want to play what you and your friends want to hear? Who is he to make decisions for Apple based on who he likes and who he don't like? So let's start naming names. 6ix9ine said in the record, Ebro sucked my dick. That's what 6ix9ine said in the record. Ebro's like me. You tell me that in a record that's popping. Oh, no, he ain't say somebody. He said, why you on a nigga's dick? Hold on. The song's called Tati. 6ix9ine Tati, I want y'all to go back and look at it. 6ix9ine was getting playlisted back then. But Ebro had just started. When did this song come out? Oh, actually, Ebro didn't get hired yet. Look. Wait. Is it Ebro? What song is it? Is it Gooba? Maybe it's Gooba. What song is it? It's one of these songs. I think it's Tati. It was stupid. Thank you. Thank you, chat. And by the way, I had to wait till he blackballed other artists to say something. You know why? Because nobody is ever going to wave the flag for 6ix9ine because 6ix9ine does dumb shit. I get it. 6ix9ine is the easiest artist to blackball because he doesn't help his case. He's going to do some dumb shit, and the guys who are blackballing are going to be like, well, nigga, you think anybody going to care if we don't put this nigga on a playlist? So this is why I had to wait till Tory got it. And I get it. I'm like, oh, Tory with Meg. But then y'all did it to the baby. But then y'all did it to NBA Youngboy. I don't want to give up personal conversations with people who I fuck with him. And Ebro also said some real bad face shit to say, yo, Ak is only campaigning for the niggas who was getting paid from him. Youngboy has never, ever sent me $1. By the way, one time, y'all remember the time, there was a promo being ran through his label for his group project. And I put something out that came through the label that the NBA group is signed to, but it made it seem like Youngboy was retiring. Youngboy immediately put something up on Instagram or on YouTube. Nigga, yo, y'all stop doing promos without me. Like, he don't pay for promo. He don't do promo. He don't pay no niggas. Youngboy just do Youngboy. So don't accuse that nigga of paying not a motherfucking person. 6ix9ine never paid me either. But I understand people like, you see, 6ix9ine has made himself where nobody's ever going to stand up for him. Tory's in a situation where, like, unless he beats the case, nobody's going to stand up for him. The baby's a little bit interesting. But that's why the baby and Youngboy are the two that I had to wait for them to get blackballed for me to say something. Okay. Let's look at the time. October 2018. 6ix9ine drops a song called Stupid. He gets locked up. And he says, that nigga Ebro, he a bitch. Just another old nigga on a young nigga dick. Let's go back to the timeline. Ebro gets hired. 3 months later. That's why I say, chat. Let's relate it to how I do things. If a nigga just basically told me I'm on his dick 3 months ago and I get hired at the job that could push the button and stop his shit, what you think I'm finna do? What you think I'm finna do? What you think I'm finna do? I'm about to stop his shit. Look at the time. Ebro, while trying to do like some bad faith explaining, and I don't want to go through all this because he deleted a bunch of them. By the way, I know about Apple Legal because I was trying to negotiate a lot of contracts with Apple, and every time when we negotiate, they always say they got to run everything by their legal department. Apple is super legal. I know about that, okay? Here we go. I want to showcase one of his things where he's saying, nah, the only reason we don't put a nigga on a playlist is because he's cold. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Did he delete it? Okay, here we go. Oh, all right. And again, you see, by the way, and I blame 6ix9ine for this. 6ix9ine cannot be used as a good example. He does too much fuck shit and nobody will ever feel bad for him. That's why I needed Tory to get blackballed. And of course, I don't want these people to get blackballed, but it is what it is. Tory's getting blackballed, Young Boy's getting blackballed, and the baby's getting blackballed. Okay? If they didn't get blackballed, I couldn't say nothing because once you say 6ix9ine, people are gonna be like, yo, we don't like him anyway. Fuck this nigga, you a snitch. But look at Ebro line right here, right? I guess a 6ix9ine fan said, and by the way, this is why when I'm talking about this, you have to escape the idea that you don't fuck with 6ix9ine to understand. And that's why I waited for the baby and Young Boy and them to make this point. He says, I playlisted the songs with him dissing me. Y'all just talk. You got the job months later. Okay. That somebody said that was before jail. What's your excuse for blackballing him currently? What these guys don't want to admit, 169 snitch, the guys who never been street, and Ebro, don't act like you a street dude, you don't like snitching. So you've been penalizing for snitching. You're not doing what a corporate music head who's just judging music and curating music would do. You don't like the guy because he snitched. I get it. Look, so this guy says, oh, that was before jail, right? Oh, and I think he responded to it. He said he got new heat that people are playing and talking about. Moving the goalpost. Let me tell you this. When 6ix9ine went number 2 with Gooba, it was only off the hype of him getting out. No playlist. We know that. When did 6ix9ine get out of jail? 2020. You had the job. You didn't playlist it. So don't talk about does he have new heat. You didn't playlist it when he just got out of jail. He dropped a song with Nicki Minaj. Nobody playlisted that either. The Barbs and 6ix9ine's fans made it go number 1. So it's not about new heat. You don't fuck with him. This is why I don't like when people are being pretentious. But again, 6ix9ine, because he doesn't help his case, he's a bad example to use. Give me 1 second. Okay. Scroll up a couple tweets. He dissed YB. Did he? I don't know where he dissed a Young Boy, but I'll say this. And nobody from Young Boy's team probably gonna speak on it, but I'll just say it because it's just truth. When Young Boy was locked up, and Young Boy was locked up when the whole shit happened, when it came to the whole Quando Rondo and whatever. They stopped playlisting anything that was NBA associated. And the reasoning that was given was literally this. This is why he dissed Apple Music on I Hate Young Boy. The reason was given was we don't want to upset the other side. That's factual. Now, I'm not going to say, because I like to stand on everything I say, I'm not going to say that came from Ebro, but that was the word from Apple Music. That's the facts. That's the fact. I remember having multiple conversations to say, why does a DSP care about a beef between two artists? Why are they picking sides? Why don't they want to upset another person by showing love to another person? What was he trying to say? I don't know which tweet you're talking about. Okay. I'm glad somebody says, he was literally on a Rap Live cover. Brother, let's be clear. So we know Vaughn was coming up on the Dirk. He was getting a lot of love. You do know NBA YoungBoy, the only reason why he gets any playlist is because these playlists would be very dumb to not put him on because he's the hottest artist by just fan capital. Like, he has a lot of fans, so they're going to dick ride and just show him some love. However, they do blackball him because anybody who is NBA affiliated don't get fucked with. They only fuck with they don't fuck with YoungBoy, but they only fuck with him a little bit just because he has a shit ton of fans. For everybody else, they don't fuck with because of that incident. I'm telling you, like, nigga, I had conversations with a nigga. That's exactly what happened. Top of my screen. Okay, ever since why be the hottest artist in the game, and despite never being on the radio, Hot 97 lost. Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna play YoungBoy. It's fine. And by the way, I'm not even sitting here because sometimes, like, these guys want to make it like, oh no, he's just rocking for a few artists. No, that's not my point. Hold on, real quick. Okay, my bad. All right. Anyway, so yo, the point is this. Ebro, I've never really wanted to go back and forth with you. You do what every industry motherfucker does. If we ask you why you won't play the Baby's album, you're gonna be like, oh, my team handles that, but you're their boss. It's like, imagine I'm the boss of a bunch of people who are janitors and they didn't clean aisle 5. Imagine I tell like someone who asks later, be like, I don't know why my employees didn't do it, nigga. If every week they don't clean aisle 5, every week, and people start complaining like, yo, aisle 5 never get clean, bro. And I'm like, every week I tell them, I'm like, bro, you know, I'm just their boss. I don't do the actual cleaning. I let them do the cleaning. I don't know why they not cleaning aisle 5. At some point, don't it hit you that you should probably tell just tell your employees, yo, make sure y'all clean aisle 5. No? Check. Give me 1 second. Everybody's hitting my fucking phone, but for other reasons, like good reasons, good fucking reasons. Oh my god. Yeah. So anyway, the point is this: after I tweeted this, multiple rappers hit me up. They said, "Bro, we've been having this conversation with Apple for a while. Yo, me and Ebro got into it. Ebro always had something against me. And I know there's something's going on because my streams on Apple Music, I got 20 million on here, and then I got 5 million on Apple Music. I got 20 million on Spotify, 5 million on Apple Music. Why is that? Apple Music is just not playlisting my shit, but Spotify showed me love. Why would that be the case? The only thing I could think of is that me and Ebro got into it. Ebro don't like me, or I said I disrespected him a little bit, and I'm hoping, like, after seeing what you tweeted, I'm hoping that he's not taking that out against me. But it's kind of odd that Apple Music, when the numbers come back around, that shit is super low. I had to tell every single one of them artists, like 3 to 5 of them called me. I said, yeah, fix your beef with Ebro. If Ebro don't like you, you don't get playlisted. Apple Music hip hop playlists aren't Apple Music's playlist, it's Ebro's playlist. This is why I keep telling you I don't want to beef with this guy, because God forbid I'm cool with an artist and he don't like me and he think the artist is just too cool with me. He might be like, fuck Ack and fuck that artist. You get what I mean? So if y'all are artists in the game, be very nice to Ebro, okay? It's the only way you'll be able to survive or get good stats over Apple Music. He's going to tell you the reason why they hired him as a global head of hip hop is because he was a program director for Hot 97. When you're a program director, you're in charge of a lot of things, and that's why what he said is bullshit. The music there's a music director of Hot 97, so the music director is gonna handle the program director is gonna handle who do shows, right? But they also oversee the music director who will say these songs are gonna come on at these time. We're gonna run this the new at 2. We're gonna surround it by these songs because they have great stats and yeah. So anyway, the program director runs all of that. So when they hire him for global head of hip hop at Apple Music, is because they're looking at him to say, you've done this on a radio scale where you control other people. Like, I don't think he's making every playlist, but he's in charge of every playlist. You get what I mean? Like, if Biden's our president, right? And say his Treasury Department keeps fucking up, right? He's like, yo, everybody's about to get stimulus packages. Everybody's getting $1,200 next week who qualified. And next week comes and nobody gets $1,200. If every time there was a fuck up in the finance or the Treasury Department, and he said, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, my Treasury Department is just fucking up, or I don't know what's going on with them, wouldn't we just say to Biden, bro, you're the president. You are the boss of them niggas. You should fix it. It shouldn't be on them. That's why Ebro's trying to skate out of the discussion. Oh, it's not me hating these guys. It's, I have a team that does it. You have a team that does the hating? So if we're all acknowledging that the team is hating on these guys, why don't you tell the team, stop fucking hating? Semantics, it's bullshit just like usual. All right, people. All right. There's always going to be politics when it comes to the game. And all I'm going to just tell you that is that Ebro is one of the most powerful niggas in the music industry. And you don't got to believe me. But when your favorite artists don't get no love over there, or Ebro don't fuck with their type of music, you should know why. Okay. My phone is going fucking berserk. Yo, my phone is going fucking berserk right now. For some other reasons, nothing bad. What else did I not talk about? I feel like I should hop off for a little bit and hop back on. Because there's so many people calling me. I can't tell you exactly what I'm doing. What else was I going to talk about real quick? Oh, yeah. Okay. Nah, chat. I got to get off here. I got to show up to some shit real quick. Yeah, I love y'all. Again, to Toya, I understand everything you're saying. I hope you know, everybody got to be able to take a fucking joke, because y'all definitely get y'all jokes off on me, man. Like, come on, just relax. And T.I., I'll reach out to you, and hopefully we have a good conversation. And to everybody else who's just cloud chasing, may me ignoring you just continue in your irrelevance, because there's a lot of people. Like, I seen recently, my song is still going. I'm like, yo, I didn't even know my song was still breathing. Like, I thought my song was in, like, Ukraine or something. Like, yo, my song is like a serial sign holder. I thought he was in, like, Ukraine, like, yo, stop Russia, end the war. Like, I thought he was doing some bullshit. Like, I didn't know what the fuck. Like, that nigga just popped up again. I'm like, what the fuck? Whatever, man. All right, people. All right. The rest of y'all, man, as Jay said, I hope y'all live in irrelevance. Peace. But y'all probably find something else to talk about me with tomorrow. And here's the beautiful thing about it. I will have another response. So I'll probably be back tomorrow, chat, fired up another stream defending some other bullshit that they're trying to say about me. Hopefully, I do know, and I do want to say to my audience, chat, I don't take this platform lightly. I'm not here to just completely disrespect. I'm not here to be an asshole. I'm not here to just only agitate, but I do respect the fact that y'all tune into me and y'all care about me being honest and being open, and y'all want real opinions. Y'all want me not to be a robot. Y'all want me to be true and honest and bear everything. And if I make a mistake, yeah, we ain't got no problem with saying, oh, no, we was wrong. But y'all don't want me to be like these guys, and it's okay. And I've just realized that I'm like, dog, what you gonna do? Just shut the fuck up, and you're always gonna offend somebody. People offend you, you get over it. To my audience, I pick you, and to the rest of the industry, especially the people who are sensitive and some of the people who might take things out of context based on a short clip. I'm not here to offend. I hope you try to understand me one day. But I will always tell y'all, the people who I pick is my audience. And when you all hate me and won't talk to me, y'all all block me, the only people who will still listen to me is my audience. And I value that a lot. Fix Discord. What's going on with Discord? Boom, what's going on in Discord? Sit down with Ebro. I would sit down with Ebro, but like, now that it's very obvious and clear, yo, Ebro, bro, I hate bad faith actors. Yo, I've invited Ebro verbally, and this is why you see them guys. They think they're more important than you. I invited Ebro for 5 years to talk to me. 5 years, 5 years. Now when I expose his ass, and every artist is texting him, Ebro, and I'm gonna show you how much I know. Like, you should know I'm not capping. I don't be up here capping. Ebro, you know what you texted some of these niggas who were texting you, these rappers who are really big? You know what you said? Yo, bro, we put you on the playlist. Look back at your text. Who'd you send that to? Exactly. Okay? Shh, with love. All right? I'm gonna get off of here, man, because listen, I'm glad I started up a conversation that needed to be had. Ebro with the most amount of power keep pointing at the blog nigga got the most power. Me? If we gonna talk about everybody's skeletons, let's talk about yours too. Let's figure out why you not really playlisting the niggas who need to be playlisted. But you claim you want to have that conversation. Ebro, I'm free next week. You could appear on my podcast. I don't want to be on Hot 97. I'm good. I have a podcast called Off the Record. I know, by the way, it's on Spotify. I know you're an Apple Music guy, but clear it with legal first. Just like anybody who I talk to over there, they got to clear it with legal. Clear it with legal if you could come on Akademiks podcast that's exclusively to Spotify, okay? If you can, I'm ready to do it, all right? With love, brother. Peace out.